Happy Friday! Hope everyone is doing okay. Sorry you guys, I'm a little late. I had quite a bit of running to do today, so I do apologize for that, but I'm going to definitely try and keep my promise and to do a video every Friday. Okay, last week I talked about we're being robbed of our birthright, and I talked about our mindset. We're being robbed in our way of thinking, in our way of God, in our way of, I guess, our birthright as to what He has for us, what He has done for us, and in turn, what we are supposed to be doing as sons of God. Now, I'm not going to preach. I'm just going to be honest. I'm so sick of everybody preaching. Nobody's getting transformed by their mind. We're all still in this carnal realm, and God is steady trying to tell us, you're going to have my mindset. You're going to have my mind set, because that is the only way we're going to be transformed. Not by what you put on, not by your lipstick, not by your blue, green, and orange hair. It's our mind that is going to transform us. And as I begin to, I ain't gonna lie, I'm always thinking. I can be doing something in the kitchen, and I'm constantly asking God, okay, God, I don't understand this, but why did this happen? Why did that happen? Because, I want His mindset. He had the Father's mindset, and I want His mindset, because I want to do what He has called me to do. Let me ask you guys this question. What do you think you're put here for? Are you here to, especially Christians, let me just say that. Are you here to make a name for yourself? Are you here to live like Hollywood? Or, let me try to put this in the proper way. Or desiring things of the flesh? I heard a Christian, I can't judge him, but the Bible do say, you'll know the tree by the fruit it bears. But that person has taken the COVID shot, and that's okay, because I asked God about that, and He said people have to do where their faith level is at. Because I'm like, God, I don't understand. You can heal our bodies. You can raise people from the dead, which most people don't believe that. And yet they don't believe that you can keep diseases from entering our body. And that's when He told me that people have to do where their faith of level is at. The level of faith, the level of their faith. And anybody, I heard again, Christians, well, things are going to get back to normal. No, they're not. The only way they're going to get back to normal, if we come back to Jesus and submit our bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God, which is our reasonable service. That is the only way for me and you, things are going to get back to normal. The world, no. As I said before, okay, they found a shot, not a cure, but a shot for COVID-19. Do you know when God judges a city a nation, oh my God, I can't hardly talk, or a country, other things are coming, you guys. They're going to deal with our weather system. Do you not think the stock market is not going to crash again? Really? Do you really believe that the stock market is not going to crash again? There is famine now. There are people that are going hungry. But the United States have never seen it in the magnitude that these foreign countries have seen it. It's going to reverse, you guys. And that's the reason Jesus keeps saying, you have to have my mindset. People are depressed, as I stated before. They're angry. Our poor youth has no one to look up to because the church is a joke. And if I wouldn't have known Jesus for myself and had a relationship with him, I would think like they think. Because I see all this hypocrisy on TV, on the radio, on the internet, and people are just falling for it. You guys, you have to seek God. You have to find out what is his will for your life. What are you put here to do? No, I can tell you now. He might allow you to have a Bentley. He might allow you to own property. But that's not his number one goal. His number one goal is for us to represent him in the earth. That is what he's looking for a people to do. Some Christians really think, well, if I get the money, I'll be famous and, people will respect me. There was a woman they showed that spent $25,000 on a lipstick case. So that's not what's going to impress them. The power. The whole world groaneth for the manifestation. The manifestation is they need to see God in us. They don't need to see your Bentley. They don't need to see your 5-carat diamond ring. That don't impress them. They've had many of those. But there's a piece that they're looking for that God is wanting us to deliver to them. I remember Anthony Bourdain saying something. They was interviewing him. And one thing he said, he's traveled all over the world. He's had so much money, all the fame, all the accolades, people looking up to him. But he said, I can't find peace. Everything I got is not bringing me peace. I just want to look out the window one time and be happy. So that lets me know we're not doing what God called us to do. Now, for all of those who say, well, I don't know my purpose, God does say, if you seek him, you shall find him. And most of us, he's probably already spoke to us, and we're saying it's the devil. Oh, that's the devil speaking. God wouldn't say that to me. No, I don't believe God would say that. Because most of the things God speaks is going to crucify your flesh. And flesh don't want to be crucified. I mean, it still wants to live. But God was like, no, I want all of you. I want your flesh dead and me alive. Now, I'm going to read this one scripture because, people think, man, if you don't read a scripture, that ain't God. And I asked God something, which I'm not going to lie, I haven't received an answer yet. You said all the books in the world could not contain the things that you did. So are there other things we're missing that is not written? Oh, I believe it goes so much deeper. I believe it goes way deeper than our carnal mind could ever imagine. That's the reason we have to have the mindset of God. So let me read this scripture to you for all of those naysayers, okay? I'll appease you, you know. I'll appease you, P-E-A-S-E. That's the word I'm using. Okay, we're going to Romans chapter 11, verse 12. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of God, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto God, not unto men, but unto God, which is your reasonable service. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed. That's the only way we're going to be transformed. By the renewing of your mind. We have to take on a different mindset. That you may prove, all right? Anytime you prove something, there's action. If I'm going to prove to you that I have a different mindset, there's action involved. That's the reason the world is waiting for the manifestation. That's action involved. That you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. The will of God, not the will of man. So, all I can say, you guys, we, including me, we have to have the mindset of God. Yes, we can have it because He said we can. He put us here to do the will of the Father. He didn't put us here. I remember one time I was it was this fear spirit that came over me. I mean, I was afraid of everything, and I was like, oh my God. And this is what He spoke to me. I said, God, I'm being tormented by this fear. You know, you got to help me. And He said, why are you believing that lie? I didn't save you for the devil to destroy you. I saved you to keep him from destroying you. Wow, did that change my mindset to where the fear just left. And I've been telling God, you know, God will show us things, He will do things, and then when we come into another situation, we'll forget about, you know, the things that He delivered us from. And I told God, I refuse to be like the children of Israel. They wanted to be free. They wanted to be free. Free us from our taskmaster. Then once they became free, they were so used to the bondage, they would have rather went back. When God cleans us up, there's no desire to go back. And to go back to what? That is my question to a lot of you. What are you going back to? What is there that in your life you would want to repeat, that hell, that torment, that misery? Why would you go back to that? Because of your mindset. God bless you. I pray you have a great weekend. And until I come back next Friday, think on these things. God bless you.